Diontae Johnson, you are a Houston Texan. They have claimed him off of waivers, so now Diontae Johnson is the newest member of the Houston Texans. Obviously, things have not worked out for this young man, and he's bounced around from team to team the past couple years. But hey, the Texans desperately needed some help in the wide receiver room. The depth was severely lacking, and Diontae Johnson could be the spark that this team needs to make a playoff run. And hey guys, this is exactly why you go down and hit that subscribe button. When breaking news happens, we break it down here on Texans Today. I had 4 or 5 guys from my team. Shout out to Sam. Shout out to Big Tech. Shout out to Joey on the 1s and 2s. They all scrambled. We called in the fighter jets. The AOV, everything was good. Everything was good. We had it all set, and that's because of you guys. More subscribers equals more videos equals more people here at Chat Sports to help break down news when it happens. And it came first from Adam Schefter. Sources with Tank Dell out, the Houston Texans have claimed former Ravens wide receiver Diontae Johnson off waivers. Now, he'll be with the team for Christmas, where, funny enough, he'll be going up against his former team, the Baltimore Ravens. Now, with such a quick turnaround, I mean, I'm filming this, it's Monday, and the Texans play on Wednesday. So you can probably put 2 and 2 together. Diontae Johnson more than likely will not be out there for the Houston Texans. And I know there's some mixed feelings about the Texans adding Johnson because of, his productivity in Baltimore, or shall I say lack thereof. 5 targets, 1 reception for 6 yards. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, was a healthy scratch in a couple games for the Ravens. So Diontae Johnson really did not, I don't know if he didn't gel well with the coaching staff, with the team down there, if Lamar Jackson and him didn't have that connection. But I mean, it just wasn't there with him in Baltimore. And maybe he needs a change of scenery, because it's been a roller coaster for Diontae, to say the least. This is kind of a timeline of what went on between him and the Baltimore Ravens, and why I'm saying I don't know the whole picture of what went on behind the scenes. But, the Ravens traded for Johnson October 29th. November 7th, up against the Cincinnati Bengals, he had 1 catch for 6 yards. December 1st, he refuses to go into the game up against the Philadelphia Eagles, which, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you, that is very concerning, where you don't know where his heart is. I don't know what went on behind the scenes, but I can't imagine a Houston Texans player refusing to go on the field, refusing to be subbed in, and me feel good about having him on the squad. I'll leave it at that. I'm still excited that he's on the team, but at the same time, I'm cautiously optimistic of how he's going to be. December 4th, obviously, from that refusal to go in the game, he was suspended for 1 game and then eventually released from the Baltimore Ravens. And the snap count wasn't there either. 6 against the Broncos, 3 against the Bengals, 6 against the Steelers, and then 4 up against the Chargers. Obviously, that probably had a lot to do with his frustration and not wanting to go in the game up against the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, I don't know where his head's at in terms of football, in terms of how he feels getting out on the field. When he's on, he's a damn good wide receiver. He's a good wide receiver 2, a good wide receiver 3 in the NFL. Is he that right now? Is his head in it? Is he in the correct mind space, in the correct head space for this? I don't know. I want to hear from you, though. Let me know. Grade the pickup of Diontae Johnson. Let me know down in the comment section. Give me an A, B, C, D, or F down below. I'll give you my grade after I tell you about our friends over at Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app out there with over 5 million active members. Make your holiday season just a little bit more holly and jolly over there on Prize Picks. And you know what makes me holly and jolly? Winning up to 1,000 times your money. Which players are going off? Which ones aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your sports opinions into real money all season long. During the month of December, Prize Picks is running a special called Picksmas. They're giving away 2 free picks in the month of December and over $30 million in rewards and prizes. Now, I personally celebrate Hanukkah, but also in my household, we celebrate Picksmas. And For Wednesday up against the Baltimore Ravens, I'm going to go with the Nico Collins, a little demon pick. That means, might get a little bit better cash out with this lineup. Nico Collins, 0.5 rushing or receiving yards. Yeah, I'm going to go with the more on that. And Mark Andrews, I think the Texans are going to try to take away who they believe might be Lamar Jackson's number one target, maybe 1B, maybe second best target in Mark Andrews. So give me the less on receiving yards there. Use my picks, go against my picks. Just do it on Prize Picks. Use that code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Once again, use that code CLNS on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. So get started today with Prize Picks. Run your game. Now in Carolina, a little bit better of a stat line for Diontae rather than in Baltimore. Like I said, only one catch for Diontae with the Ravens. But in 7 games, he had 30 receptions for over 350 yards, 3 touchdowns for Diontae Johnson. And I remember him with the Pittsburgh Steelers. He was a very good receiving option there as well. So he has really good hands, a really good route runner. And I'm excited to see what he can do in Houston because with the loss of Tank Dell and Stephon Diggs, those 2 guys are probably 2 of your best route runners on this team. And you get a guy, a technician like a Diontae Johnson, I really think that will help. And this could be, a prove-it last couple games, a prove-it stretch for Diontae Johnson. Because if he can't get it done with the Texans, I really wonder what his market will be like this offseason. Because, like I said, after a very up-and-down roller coaster 2024 of a season, I don't think a lot of teams are going to be lining up to sign Johnson at the end of the year, especially if he doesn't work out in Houston with CJ Stroud. And that all goes back to CJ Stroud because at the end of the day, you needed to get him another target. You needed to get him another weapon. You needed to get another receiving target. If it wasn't Diontae Johnson, you were going to have to sign a receiver anyways. So that's why whenever I asked you earlier about my grade for the claim, I'm giving it an A. It is such a low-risk, high-reward move by the Houston Texans. If he doesn't work out, okay, you were going to sign some probably no-name practice squad receiver anyways. But if it does work out, oh my God, it is like hitting the green on the roulette table. I'm telling you that if it does work out because it could be another bombshell signing for the Texans if he is able to get back to his old form because I don't know what's gone on this season. I don't know what happened in Baltimore with the coaching staff, with Diontae Johnson, and their relationship. Obviously, there was something behind the scenes that none of us know about. But you can't deny Diontae Johnson is a talented receiver. He is a talented player, and he belongs in the NFL. At his best, I do believe he can be a wide receiver 2, a wide receiver 3 in this league. And that's exactly what the Texans need him to be. They have Nico Collins. He is your wide receiver 1. He is the straw that stirs the drink. But past him, you have John Mechie, who's been hurt and who's been okay this year. You have Xavier Hutchinson, who in big moments has stepped up and made some big plays for this team. Robert Woods is a sure-handed veteran. And you have Steven Sims as well. So if you want to see, I actually love that picture if you want to go to it, Joe. If you want to see this one more time, if you want to see some swaggy CJ Stroud, you need some playmakers around him. And hopefully Diontae Johnson can be just that with your Houston Texans. Now, once again, this is exactly why you hit that subscribe button, bringing you news when it happens, daily news and rumors videos around the Houston Texans, and live shows. We will be live this Wednesday, Texans versus Ravens, going up against Diontae Johnson's former team. I'll be live here on the channel about 30 minutes, 45 minutes before kickoff. So make sure to hit that sub button, turn on your notifications so you never miss a moment of Texans football.